Hey everybody, what's up? Happy holidays. I hope you like my nice little backdrop that I'm working with today. Hopefully my dog will stay on the couch and not bark during this entire take, but we shall see. Life is messy. Speaking of life is messy, I don't know if you guys had the chance to check out my episode with Aaron Starbuck yesterday, but wow, talk about an eye-opening experience. Aaron joined me on the show about 2 months ago, and we talked everything under the sun when it comes to what it takes to get a liver transplant, what it feels like, the steps that you have to take to get able to accept a liver transplant. And yesterday, Aaron got the call that he got green lit to get the liver transplant, which then I said to him, let's jump on a YouTube live and let's talk about it. And I'm really proud of this episode. I'm proud of it for many different reasons. One being because it's all shot in one take. There was no editing really. I think I just cut a couple things at the very beginning that didn't make sense. But other than that, guys, it's just two guys who are on the opposite ends of the spectrum when it comes to going through something this invasive. Me, obviously, experiencing my liver transplant May 2nd, 2023. Aaron is awaiting his literally could be this second, could be tonight. It's really going to be soon. So thumbs up for Aaron. Fingers crossed everything goes well. Sure it will. I'm praying that it will, and I hope all you are too. But the reason why I wanted to come on and talk was because it obviously brought up a lot of emotion within me, and I really wanted to vent and get these feelings out. So I can't stress just how important that phone call is and what it makes you feel. Okay. Because when you go through something like a liver transplant, it's so invasive and it's so intense. And there's so many hours spent contemplating like this procedure and like hopefully everything goes right. But there's nothing we can really do about it. Right. It's interesting because this was such a major surgery in my life and I wanted no one to know anything about it. And that's really sad that we live in a place where we can't just voice our thoughts, our opinions, how we feel about something that's really meaningful to us without feeling like the judgment will come in and then we'll be looked at maybe lower than other people or less in high regard or something like that, right? So that's why it's important that we have these conversations. That's why I really wanted Aaron to come on the show and talk about what it feels like to go up and be waiting for that call because it's nerve wracking, it's exhausting, it's overwhelming, it's confusing, it's all the adjectives that you can think of to describe a feeling that can't be put into words. So let's say a prayer for Aaron, guys. Let's put all our well wishes out there for him because right now he's having to imagine the unimaginable. He's having to go through a transplant that will save his life. And when people look downly upon this transplant or they think like it should go to somebody more deserving, which I hate that argument, that really bugs me. And when I get comments that say that kind of thing, that really pisses me off. Guys, we started this channel to help others. We started this channel to raise awareness, to bring attention to something like alcohol use disorder and how it can hit every socioeconomic person, level, whatever degree that alcohol blasts away in its path. Like I was a teacher for 15 years and it got me, guys. So it doesn't matter where you're from, doesn't matter who you are. Alcohol will get you if you're susceptible to it and if you're not paying attention. This time of year where there's a lot of stressors, there's a lot of gifts, there's a lot of financial responsibilities, there's a lot of personal commitments, family commitments, relationship commitments. There's so many commitments that we have to make to ourselves that we're burnt out by the time the holiday rolls around, right? But I wanted to take a couple of minutes and just say, this is the time to practice gratitude. This is the time to practice mindfulness. This is the time to soak it all in, to appreciate the beauty of the world, to appreciate the kindness in a stranger's word that they say, a way they look at you, just becoming so susceptible to gratitude and love and compassion and abundance. I mean, it's all right there in front of us. We get in our own way. And yeah, guys, I know this rant is all over the place, but you know what? I have so many thoughts in my head right now that if I didn't get a phone in front of my big fat head, I think my brain would have exploded. But I'm being dead serious, guys. Like, this is a time of year where it's so stressful, but there's also so much beauty out there. So for today, guys, I just leave you with these words: stay humble, stay grateful, and just show 1% more love, compassion, and kindness to others out there. So let's do our best to just lift the spirits up of others and especially ourselves and go out in the world and be the version that we want to be today.